Hello and welcome along to some more Commodore 64 stuff today. I hope everyone's doing okay today. Hello. Right. Green Beret. Also known in some circles as Russian Attack. This is a Commodore 64 version. It's hard at the best of times, and I'm not doing particularly well this run, but cover my freaking finger up. Well, I had it covered up yesterday, I know, but it's bloody got bad. Got bad again last night because I had to have a mess around with it, didn't I? Shit, I was too busy watching the guys behind me, not paying attention to what was going on in front of me. Hey there, Dumb Chock, how you doing today? Come on. You know how long it took me to realise that those things at the bottom there were actually tanks? All lined up. Spam the flamethrowers for a start. Getting further was getting further, even if it only means a little bit. Forgive me for not remembering where you're based, whether you're based in the US or the UK. I can't remember if you've told me or not before, but Green Beret is a version of C64. In the US it was released as Russian Attack. It's always been Green Beret over here, I believe. Quite a hard game, but it's quite... You know, it's a good game, but it's difficult. It's not easy. Yeah, I think I got on stage 3 once, or close to stage 3. Or did I get on stage 2 more than once? Was that what the big deal was? But I had a good run last time I played this. I don't seem to be repeating that at the moment. (1986). Now, I used to have this back in the day. It came with the first C64 that I bought. Well, the guy who I bought it from already had it, and that's how I first familiarised myself with it. I got my C64 quite late in the C64's life. I think that's probably why he sold it to me. Plus, I think the first C64 I had a bad SID chip, and it was like there was a sound channel missing. And then I bought another one later on, which was one that from somebody who my dad knew, and he'd modded it. He'd done some quite cool mods to it, and he had disk drive and monitor and everything with it. And that was a good computer, and that lasted me for quite a while. The only thing he didn't have was a cassette deck. And I had all these tapes, so I used to use my tape deck from my old computer, from the first Commodore 64, which worked fine. Dragon 32 was my first computer, followed by Commodore 64, followed by Amiga 1200, and then I was into the PCs after that. Pentium 75 was my first PC, so I'd been into the old Amiga before that. Close to the end of the level. Close to the end of the stage. Word to the wise, if you have coffee, do not fill the mug up so bad you can't pick it up. Make sure you pick it up. Otherwise you have to bend down like a freaking dog to drink your coffee. You had a C64, Amiga 500, and a Pentium 75. Yeah, I mean, my sister had a Super Nintendo, which I used to use, and she let me play on that quite a bit. But yeah, there was quite a gap between the Dragon 32 and the Commodore 64. Yeah, there was a Dragon 64, but I didn't have one. Those are rare. Those are like gold dust now. Dragon 64s. To get one. They were rare enough back in the day. I hate those green guys. I think you'd either want, if you were going to have an Amiga back in the day, you'd either want a 500 or a 1200. Unless you were really super rich and could afford to get an Amiga 2000. See, I didn't get a Commodore 64 till about 1990, so that was way late in its life, and I was already in my I was a teenager. I was a teenager. I was in my late teens, mid late teens. And then the Amiga, I was already in my 20s. I remember I was really super excited because I ordered it online and it came, or I mail ordered it or whatever, and I was really super excited about my Amiga coming. That's probably the most excited I'd ever been about a new computer, was it when I got my Amiga. Yeah, I should have. I don't know how much they would go for, but they are. The Dragon 32, not so much. But the 64, yeah. But if I could get my hands on a Commodore 64 and an Amiga 1200, get one working, I'd quite like to have those physical computers. Dragon 32, I'm not so bothered about actually having an actual Dragon 32. As long as I can play the games, which I do through emulation. I sold my Amiga, was it £100 I think I sold my Amiga 1200 for, to a bloke I used to work with. My boss's son, I think he was my boss's son. Whatever happened to it, I don't know. Probably long gone. I know the guy I sold it to passed away a few years ago, so I don't know where my old Amiga 1200 is now, if it's even still in existence. I know he modded it, or he upgraded the memory and did a few mods to it. Exactly what, I don't know, because I never saw it since I sold it to him. Back in the day, I was like, oh, I'll get a new computer, I don't want to know the old one. Not thinking that one day, perhaps I might like to keep that and put it out of the cupboard one day. As for my games, they all got dumped. My Commodore 64 as well, that got dumped. My parents dumped. When I went to move to live in America, it all got dumped. But I don't think the Commodore 64 was in very good condition. Um, I'm not bothered about the old PCs, but the old stuff I had, the old computers like the Dragon, the Commodore, the Amiga. Damn, I wish I'd kept them. It'd probably take us some work to get them up and running now, but that Commodore 64 was really good. The second one I had. He put a load of utility programs on floppy disks and stuff. The TV test cards, little SID chip demos, and little things you could tinker around with. Had loads of stuff for that. Oh well. Good try that time. I held out quite well for that last life. Stood my ground with it, as it were. Oh, I feel so much better today because my car is actually back outside my house. They've finished messing around with the road. Mind you, they've made a right mess of the road, so they're going to have to come back and fix that eventually. We'll have to climb the ladder to get past these mines. Well, let's see if I can even do it. You kind of know that if they get behind you to watch, that they don't shoot you in the back, and when you hear the bullets go to duck and stuff, but there is a vague pattern to it, but no, there's not really any real. It's just survival. Yeah, no. The street wasn't getting resurfaced. They were doing repairing the electric cables, and so they dug the pavement up over the other side of the road. And obviously they had to put traffic lights in, so we couldn't put a car. Nobody could put their car, and I haven't got a drive because it's an old house. So I had to put my car a couple of streets away. It was safe, but it was just far away. It was just a little way away, a little further away than I wanted it to be. It was about a 5-minute walk, maybe. But now, when they've been running their machinery over the road, all the road is all cracked up. So inevitably, eventually, they're going to have to come out and resurface the freaking road now. I don't know when and if they'll get round to doing it, but you see, we can duck in time. This is close to the end of stage 1. Very close. But it's a new car as well. I only got it last year. No, this year or last year? Last year. End of last year. It's a brand new car. It probably will, yeah, when it freezes. We'll have to see. I know the corner shop that's down the road, I know the shopkeeper was complaining about them. Saying they did a cowboy job and whatever. I said, yeah, well. That's what happens when they try and do things as quickly and cheaply as possible. It's only a little Audi A. What is it? Is it an A? I don't know if it's an A1, but it's a small Audi. Which is quite weird for me, being quite tall, being 6'1", trying to get it. I'm alright when I'm in the car, but we've got my wife's got that. It's funny because my wife is all done in her name, but I'm the driver because she can't drive. But she's got, and there is a reason for that, why it's done like that. But there's a app. She's got an app on her phone, so she can tell where the car is and if the car's been tampered with, if the doors are locked and everything. So it was literally at the top of the road, just past the junction on the road that goes across the top. And it was still a residential area, so it was still safe. But it's just a matter of, if it's not outside my house, I can't look out the window and see if it's all right, and if it needs to move for any reason, they're going to have to mess around finding out who the car belongs to. Whereas outside the house, it's easy. Because when they asked us to move the cars, when they asked me to move it in the first place so they could do the pavement, they knew exactly where to come because of where the car was. I had no problem. I expected that I was going to have to move it. Well, fun fact about this game: if you hang around in one position, trying to kill as many guys as possible to get the score, a chopper will come and blow you up. So you can't grind scores. So at least I hit the checkpoint. One of these days I'll get... Yes! want to be up here because there's mines all over the freaking place down there. Well, thank you for the subscription. Don, thank you for the sub. That's weird. That's usually a host alert. Never mind, we got there. I don't know why I was up there. Yeah, I used to stream a little bit later, like evenings more. Start about 8ish, but I decided I changed my times a little bit and did the earlier stream. Now I just either play something offline or find a stream to hang out in. There are a few streamers that I like watching, but I don't tend to watch too many other streams. I follow quite a few people, but there are a few people that I do like to watch if I see them on, and the rest is just if I see a game I like, I'll watch it. Again, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked streams. Yeah, I know I see you in another channel sometimes, and that channel that I see you in is one of my one of the people that I like to watch if I see them on. If I get the chance. Oh, okay, yeah. I do watch games as well, but I like to sometimes because there's a different. I like streaming, and I enjoy. I'm glad I made the decision to stream because it was a bit of a decision for me. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do it or not, so I'm glad I made the decision to stream. But at the same time, sometimes I just like to play, and yeah, Noodle's good. I like Noodle. She's fun to watch. She plays some good games and she's good. I like her interaction with her chat as well. Occasionally she'll pop in here and say hi, but understand that people don't always have, and especially as being a streamer myself, people don't always have the time to come in and do that. There's also my friend Quebs. You may have seen him in. I don't know if you follow him or not, but may have seen him pop in here from time to time, and I'm quite good friends with him. And we play a lot of stuff off stream over Discord and stuff sometimes, and that's sometimes quite good. And he's another one that I like to watch, but sometimes, a lot of times when he's streaming, Noodle's streaming at the same time, so I either have to make a choice or I have to have them both on and kind of switch between the two of them. And there's a couple more people who I like as well, but yeah. I'm more of a streamer / game player than I am of a stream watcher. And when I do watch streams, I tend to lurk a lot in them rather than interact. But with Quebs and Noodle, I do interact quite a bit because they're quite good. Like I say, I'm friends with Quebs, and Noodle's quite good at interacting and everything. So. And I like the point and click games as well. Noodle sometimes plays those as well, like Monkey Island, Simon the Sorcerer, stuff like that. I recently did this Secret of Monkey Island myself. I recently streamed that. Yeah, exactly. You can't watch everybody you'd like to watch and stream and play the games and work and whatever else you've got to do. You know, I'm quite fortunate because I'm based at home. I'm always based at home, even before lockdown, and I was based at home. I've been based at home since about 2017. So I have time. I'm flexible with my time. So I have more time to be able to do these things than some people might have who have to go out to work and whatever. Bastard! You see that? Point blank. Almost point blank. You see, now they're proving to you that it can be done. So now, if anybody decides to challenge them when when lockdowns lifted and people are a bit more relaxed and stuff, it'll be interesting. Not just your office in particular, but a lot of these places where the infrastructure is now here to work from home. The fuel you save on, the time you save for journeys, and all that stuff. Better for the environment, you know. That's a good argument for it. If it can be done from home, do it. I know you say about the social interaction, but you can always socially interact with people outside work. You don't, work is not, to me, is not a social exercise anyway. And I don't know what your particular situation, but I mean, when I did go out to work, I worked in a factory, so I had to actually go. There's no way I could ever work from home, and it was a food production factory. So even if I'd have still worked there, I would have still been going to work now. I would never have stopped. It's best to keep work life separate than social life, otherwise it can cause big problems. Especially if you go to work and like you have your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or brother or sister or anybody like that working in the same place. That's quite a bad, can be quite a volatile situation as well. Because if I was to work and my wife was to work in the same place, and the boss was to like have a go at my wife, I would want to get involved as a person, getting involved with somebody but I couldn't because it's work and they will be doing what their job professionally, as long as it wasn't unreasonable. So that's another difficult thing. Working from home solves that issue, but I know there's going to be a lot of disagreements between offices and employees about whether or not they should go back. Yeah, I can imagine that would be quite difficult. I can imagine that would be quite a difficult situation. I've never been in that position where I've dated anybody from work, but I have socialised with people from work before, and that can be awkward. Like there's a guy I used to work with when I was in the States, and we went out for a drink a couple of nights on a weekend, and I thought after a couple of times, it's probably not a good idea we really get too close to friends. So, and then I quit my job, and I haven't spoken to him since. So, kind of lost out on both fronts there. Nothing to do with the fact that I socialised with him. It was just the fact that the job was crap, and I just walked. Then I came back here anyway. Right on my head, look. Right on my freaking head. Hey there, Clegs. How are you doing? How's it going today? Oh, shoot. I hope it's going better for you than it is for me in this game. Cheap arms. Does that mean money's coming? Maybe it means I'll get a Twitch payout this month. I don't do it for the money, but Good, good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, Dom, I was in the States for about 7 years. In Texas. It was an interesting experience. It wasn't bad in itself, but it's just that the circle of people that I became involved with were a bunch of losers, a bunch of drunk people that went to the bars all the time. Not the people I worked with, the people I had through my ex-wife, people she was friends with. Okay. Up, up, up. And my dog's barking. I think he's having a dream. He is dreaming, but my wife's up there with him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He does this little when he's having a bad dream. Use the flamethrower. Yeah, greyhound. And he's an ex-racer, and I think, and they're not always treated very well. The racing greyhounds, and I think he's had a rough life, bless him. Always got 2 ex-racers. Yeah. They're only taught to do one thing, and that's it. They're not, looked after at all. He was about 7 when we got him. He's now 11. for story history with retro consoles from the UK. The first one I had was Dragon 32. That was about 1983, 84. I was about 10 then. I had the Dragon for a few years, and then later on, it wasn't until really 1990ish, late in the Commodore 64's life, that I got a Commodore 64. And then in my early 20s, I got a Amiga 1200, and then after that I just moved on to PCs. But my sister did have a Super Nintendo which I used to play on, but there's quite a gap between the Dragon 32 and the Commodore 64, but that Dragon, I squeezed as much life out of that as I possibly could. I got a lot of use. That was my main childhood computer, and by the time I got my Commodore 64 I was already in my mid to late teens. No, I didn't get a Spectrum, even though I like Jet Set Willy. I never got a Spectrum. It was through Dragon 32 and later Commodore 64 that I used to play that. And I used to like the Dizzy games, and it's quite a funny story how I got into the Dizzy games, because my friend had a Spectrum and he had a couple of them, and I liked them, so then I found them for this Commodore 64 and bought them that way. Okay. Go in behind me. Oh shit. As soon as they get behind you, then they'll shoot you. I meant to go down to the ground there so I could get those mines. Oh well. Dang it. Again, right close to the end of the level, look. Right close to the end of it. Or for you, this side. Okay. Focus. You bastard. Yeah, the title music is awesome for this. It is good. Well, Commando, yeah. I never actually had it, but I have seen it before. But yeah, it was kind of a rivalry, wasn't it? Commodore 64 and Spectrum. But the Commodore 64 has some awesome music. That SID chip enabled it to have quite decent music for a lot of games, which was good. I was saying earlier that my second Commodore 64 that I bought, because my first one had a bad SID chip. It was like one of the audio channels was missing and wasn't playing properly, and I'm guessing it was the SID. So I got another one that had been modded, and the guy put it was floppy disks and stuff, and the guy put some SID demos and stuff on there, and they were really good. There's a reset switch on the back, a power switch, monitor. You don't read on the power switch, flick up and down one, monitor, all kinds of things. There's some interesting utility programs which I was able to play around with as well. Demos like TV test cards, and I think he'd done that because he was also a TV repair engineer and teleman as we used to call them back in the day, and I think he used to use the test patterns when he was repairing TVs. Where's the flamethrower guy? As I was going to say, that didn't look right. I guess it was. What the bloody hell? Okay, I'm gonna have another go at least, maybe a few, I don't know, and then we'll pick another game. Sticking today with all Commodore 64. You know what I was saying about ducking when they fire at you earlier? When they shoot at you? The best thing to do is actually to put that into practice, really. And also, don't just walk into them, actually, your knife going, you know. not good. I started to get them. I started to get the mines going. Oh, the flamethrower on them. You see, that was real life. They wouldn't. That flamethrower wouldn't just make them disappear. It would possibly make them explode. And all the other guys running over the mines constantly wouldn't work either. I went to duck, finger slipped. Because I'm using keyboard to play this. Okay, Dharma, thank you for subscribing and thank you for hanging out. And yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully, I will see you again soon. Enjoy your lurk. Oh, for fuck's sake. Poo. My camera's all screwed up, isn't it? And I'm not sitting very good either. I'm kind of leaning forward, which is not good posture. A bit close. My camera, it might be slightly on the tilt, but that don't matter too much. It was just a little bit close, I think. For now, anyway, that'll do. You don't need to worry about seeing my face. You want to be seeing that. You want to be here for the games, I'm sure. But if I am going to show my webcam, I do want to make sure at least it doesn't look like I'm half off the camera and tilted to one side. I've got it sitting on top of my PS3 with a cloth underneath it to stop it from slipping. So it's rather a bodge up setup, because I actually had a little tripod for it, but I broke it. The tripod broke. Hey there, Real Life Dinosaur. How you going? Green Beret, yes it is. Look, all the way there without dying. Which was good going. Yes, it is indeed. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm had to take the cat to the vets today, but so we had to venture out, but everything's all right, luckily. Oh, for piss sake. Oh, what did I do that for? That was a stupid thing to do. Just walk straight into him. Alright. My favourite C64 games, other than the Manic Mine is a good one, but I like Manic Mine pretty much whatever it's on. I'm not too keen on the Commodore 64 version of Jet Set Willy though. This is quite a good one. Fimbo's Quest, I was playing yesterday, Rainbow Islands. Last Ninja, especially the Last Ninja 2. I like that one. There's quite a few. Unfortunately, the copy of The Last Ninja 2 I had didn't work, so I had to settle for Last Ninja Remix. Now, I do like the music on Remix, but it's pretty much the same game, but it just seems like it's been cheaply done. Monty on the Run, yeah. I don't think I've got that, but I'm familiar with that. Oh, Bubble Bobble. That's another classic. Bruce Lee. There's also a new Bruce Lee that was made a couple of years ago, and it keeps it in. It's the same, pretty much more the same. It's the same style, the same kind of thing. For Commodore 64. I have a copy of that, and I have a copy of the original one. Right, I am shortly going to change games to a different game, but in the meantime, I will. I need to take a quick break. So I should be back in a little while. All right, I'm back. All white. Very, very boring loading screen. Bit of hunchback. This is a bit easier than the Dragon 32, a bit more forgiving than the Dragon 32 version. Obviously, Dragon 32 version was the first version that I'd played of Hunchback. I get the secret bonus, which means extra life if I can do this without dying. Nice one. Not bad for a first death. Another rope pit. So far, so good. What's next? Arrows. This one. And then we fall off the edge. And we fell off the edge several times. Yeah, this is the one where you don't know whether the arrow's coming above you or below you. Joystick import 2. First rope bit. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And we have a super bonus. An extra life. Dragon's Lair. Don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. It seems I hesitate because it does sound familiar. Definitely haven't recently. If I have, it would have been a while ago, like back in the day or whenever. Oh, it's really hard then, is it? Unplayably hard. That may be where I've played it in an arcade. But it would have been a long time ago, way back. Well, that was a bit of luck, wasn't it? Bounced across like that. Fireballs coming at you from both sides. I'd actually forgotten what this was. What this level actually was. Now, unfortunately, I remember. Joystick. It's not actually a joystick, emulating the joystick, I'm using the keyboard, but I'm emulating the controls, the joystick controls. This is working well. Hey there, Quebs, how you doing? Yes, you came in time for Hunchback. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. Same also, I had to take the cat. We had to take the cat to the vets today, but there's no problems. It was just for vaccinations. We've got to take her back to have her teeth done, so we've got another appointment for that. She's got to have some dental work done. The thing is, we've still got to figure out a way to regulate General's pain. He had his massage yesterday. Oh, for goodness sake, what's wrong with me in the ropes today? That wasn't such a good run. It could have been worse, but could have been better. First level death. It's not very good. Hey, the Teddy Bear's picnic intro. Okay, this is not going right. There's no putting on the Ritz, that's true. That's quite cool, that was. Putting on the Ritz, that's quite funny. Okay, that was just crap. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm not even going to comment on that disastrous attempt. Jump first, arrows going to come from behind me. Right. Bloody finger's killing me. That's what the face was for, by the way. I suddenly got pain. I did try to jump. I jumped. going into demo mode. J. Even though it's actually technically the keyboard, I still put J for joystick. If you go down to the woods today, you'll get fined for breaching COVID restrictions. I'm not sure off the top of my head, Quebs. I am not sure. But I know. No, I've just gone. I did know how many it had because I had looked it up before. But in some of the arcade one, you get your rescuer, and then there's another level where you have to climb up bell ropes and stuff. On the Commodore 64, they put that in as Hunchback 2, so it's a different game. So once you've rescued her, you're finished the game. Yeah, this version is better. It's a little bit easier, although it's not easy. But the problem with the Dragon 32 one is that you get too close to the edge. The pixel, you get too close to the edge, and the whole edge disappears beneath you, and you can't always see. You have to learn where the edge is because it's not always obvious. Whereas on this one, it's a bit better. This is closer to the arcade version. It's still not the arcade version, but it's the arcade version looks more like this. Didn't even cost me the level. I thought I had an issue with my Amiga emulator earlier. I got an email because you have to buy the Amiga Forever, and it said because you recently bought your Amiga Forever emulator, we can upgrade. You can have a free upgrade. So I downloaded it, and the thing and it overwrote my old one, and the codes didn't work. The license key didn't work. So I thought, oh crap! Now I got to buy it. And I got another email this morning saying, "Sorry, I sent you the wrong license key. Here's the correct one." And now it works. So there's a bit of a close shave with that one. You want it to be at the top. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting further. The trouble is with that, I don't know whether the arrow's going to come from the bottom or the top. Is the arrow going to hit me in the legs or in the head? Either way, it's no good. Well, that took more time than it should have done. That cost more lives than it should have done. I'm getting past there. Fireballs above my head. What's this one? At least I know with this one where the arrow's going to come from, so we can go bing. Damn it. He's not Jet Set Willy, he doesn't climb up the ropes. Come on. Come on, Simon, we can do better than this. Yeah, he gets up in the air and he goes, yeah. Yeah, Quebs, I know. Quite funny, that. Sort of funny. Not funny when you're dying in the game, but funny to Yeah, like a cartoon. One of those cartoons where they hover in the air for a second and they're like, oh, whoops. We can see at the bottom of the screen how far along you are. I don't know whether you've noticed that. The bottom left of the screen, there's a little map type thing. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. La la la. Hmm. I shouldn't go easy peasy too often, should I? This level's harder on the Dragon 32 than it is on this one. It's quite easy here. Extra life because I got the super bonus. This one's a pain in the ass as well. For the same reason you can't see where the arrows are coming from. Did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it. Okay. I get to put my name in. Yeah, dying there wasn't very good. Be right back. Sorry about. Sorry about that. I just had to take care of something. What your equipment that you bought is tax deductible? That's your equipment. That's bullshit. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know. Did you buy it with Twitch income only? Can they prove that you bought that with your Twitch income? Oh, it's good. Yeah, tax deductible. Oh, I thought you meant taxable. Like they tax it. Oh, the tax deductible stuff. Yeah, that is good. I was misinterpreting what I meant. What you meant. Yeah. Yeah, you can claim your tax back on it. That's good. Hello there, Dr. Sniffles. How are you doing today? You see, I don't pay. I have to have a copy of the IRS, Amazon's IRS document, but by law, uh, by American law or whatever. But I don't pay tax to IRS. I pay tax to HMRC, so it's different for me. It doesn't matter if it's an American company or not. I do not pay taxes to America. So it's different for me. Yeah, that's good. That is good, Quabs. I was thinking that they were going to tax you on it. I was misinterpreting what you meant. Uh, oh, yeah, Doctor Sniffles, I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. I'm doing fine. Right, bottom or top? Gamble paid off. Gamble paid off again. These are those fireballs, aren't they? Those pain in the ass fireballs. Okay. Don't get too excited, it's only the second level. Fuck! And there goes my super bonus. And with it, my extra life. The potential extra life that I could have got. Okay. This is good. It's not as good as it could be, but it's good. Come on. It's going into demo mode. I need to play. I need to be able to play. There we go. Joystick import to, yes. Well, not literally, it's actually keyboard, but emulating the joystick import to. It's always better when you can do this without dying. Always find that better. Playing with any game, really, if you can do it without dying, it's much better. Much better. super bonus, and with it, the extra life. Nice. Okay, and we'll jump over this arrow because it's going to come from behind me. So up we go over the arrow. Last thing we want is an arrow up our bum. Arrow up the bum. Arrow up the bum. The last thing we want is an arrow up the bum. I waited back there so I could see whether the arrow was going to come on the floor or in the air. And instead of just waiting and then reacting to it, I just jumped anyway. Because the arrow was in the air, jumping meant I died. There we go. Stupid idiots. Is this another one? We're getting there. Oh, yeah. We hope to get there anyway. Super bonus. Yes. So far I haven't lost a life. I don't want to jinx it though. Oh, these are those stupid arrows, aren't they? See what I mean? About the stupid arrows? God, barely. I thought for a second I hadn't done it. It was so close. Time for something different. Some Rainbow Islands. I had to find the copy that I think works. I don't think that other copy does. Here we go. Bit of Rainbow Islands. That was a stupid loss of life there, but hopefully it won't do too much damage if I don't lose any more, I mean. Don't want to get that pot because I don't really want double rainbows. To me it doesn't help at all. GG, clap clap, GG. Goal in. Those jello pots don't matter. I can get those. But also I'm not going to mess around trying to get them, you know, risking dying or whatever. Another one bites the dust. So don't screw up on these easy bosses. This is dangerous. Took me ages to lose my first credit, now they're just going down the pan fast. Shit. Oh, yeah, but you do have about, like you say, you have about $800 worth of receipts you can claim back. So that's good. That's good. You can do that. I misunderstood for a start what you meant, but wish I could do that. Claim my webcam, my mic, my PC, and any games I bought for streaming. Or games and consoles, yeah. I suppose it has to be stuff you bought in the last year as well, does it? Or can it go back to a certain date? Invincibility helped. I still had it when I was fighting the boss. Ah, shit. I know. See, I have to find out also if it applies here because, like I said, I don't pay. Although Twitch/Amazon pay me, which means I do have to have. I do get the forms from IRS. I don't pay tax to the IRS. I pay tax to HMRC, so I'd have to go through them to get any tax deductibles. Considering I live here in the UK, so but that would be interesting. Cause that PC, it's a couple of grand. But I don't earn enough money from Twitch. I haven't yet earned enough money from Twitch to pay tax. You have to earn a certain amount a year, and I haven't earned that amount a year yet on it. If I ever were to, then yeah, I'd have to pay income tax on it, but fill out tax return and whatever else. But yeah, I'll be right back. I have to take a break. Microphone state. Yeah. I'm back. And Quebs, what are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for all those gift subs. A couple of recent followers have been lucky enough to benefit from that. Laserpants, Digital Duck, Ruffled Bricks, Man vs Beast, Muska, and how does it work in the UK for taxes? Yeah. Well, for me, I have to. If you work for an employer, you just get your tax deducted, and you put your tax code in, and whatever they deduct it, and the tax. Unlike with America, where the employer deducts how much, or you decide how much you think needs to be deducted, and then they decide whether you owe or whether you're owed at the end of the year. Here, the tax office, HMRC, do it themselves through the tax code, so they always deduct the right amount of tax themselves. Um, but it depends. Sometimes you can get it back. Sometimes you're owed. So if you're self-employed or you're like me, you fill out a tax return similar to your when you do your taxes. Um, but I think to have tax deductibles, you have to be a registered business. Like someone like my dad's business, or what was my dad's business, could do it. But me working from home, freelancing, if you like, I probably couldn't I probably wouldn't qualify for anything to be tax deductible. But yeah. So it's very similar, but there's a few subtle differences between the way our tax system and your tax system works. But it's the same principle, If you're self-employed, you fill out the tax returns. If you're employed, your employer pays tax, deducts the tax from your wages, gives it to the tax office. It's pretty much the same. Anyway, you contributed to my taxes. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I'm sure the tax man will be happy. But no, seriously though, it was nice of you. You didn't have to do that. I had quite a good run last time, so it was a long time before I lost a credit. I lost a life quickly, my first life, but that was just stupidity. There we go. Goal in. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Goal in! G, clap, clap. Okay. Got to stick with double rainbows, haven't I? Pains in the rear end. It slows you down. Okay, I lost the credit a little bit sooner that time. I was going to say, come on, come on. Damn it. What you screwing up here for? Oh, she pulled the door to be let out. She's learning then. She's learning. Then he does that. I know he's a cat, but he does that on the door. and he does it on this door to be let in here. And Maisie does it as well. Ludi used to do it. And if Benny's outside, he'll do it to come in as well. Thank goodness she's learning, yeah. Yeah, she will. She's young. It's very easy to train dogs when they're that age. Oh, she walked right in front of you and P. Ah, dear. Bless her. Did she do it on the hard floor so you slip on it? Oh, I stepped in. Oh, one time I came down the stairs after I'd been in bed to let General out or do something, and it was in the morning, and I hadn't got any shoes on or socks, and I stepped in cat vomit. Ugh, that was disgusting. But they can't help. We don't get angry with them for being sick. Not that we knew who it was, but. Oh, that's why you removed the rug from the other room? Okay. Make it easy to clean up if she does do something. But, yeah, not they can help it if they're sick, but... Yeah, if they do it on rugs or carpets, it's not very nice at all. Especially if they pee. What's worse than anything is cat pee and the smell to get rid of it. Why am I struggling like this? I'm gonna run out of time in a minute. That's if I die. Yeah, I bet, Quebs. In your car. Ooh. I've washed stuff that the cat's peed on before, and you wash it and you get it clean. You put it in the dryer, and then the dryer stinks, even though the stuff's been washed. Then you have to wash all the stuff again. 3 times it took me one time to get cat pee out of something. The smell, washing it through 3 times, washing and drying it. Thank goodness my cats don't do it very often. Benny sometimes will get stressed and pee on things, but for the most part they don't do it. They use your little trays or they go outside. Still having problems with that bloody finger. Didn't get quite as far that time. Double rainbows again. Pooey, pooey, pooey. Hello, Don Chuck. Welcome back. I got the one up. Which was good. I like the stars because they do a wide range kill. Wide range stars of destruction. Goal again. GG, clap clap. Another goal in. Oh God! It's a mess. Somebody when Harry and Meghan did that interview with Oprah Winfrey, they had said that somebody in the royal family had asked them how dark they think their kid's skin would be when it was born. And obviously that's quite a racist attack. But what's bringing that more at the point now is people want to know who in the royal family said it and what the royal family are going to do about racism and all that lot. To me, yes, it was racist, but does it really freaking matter who said it? The Queen is not racist. And it would be investigated, believe me. Shouldn't have been said, but to go on a witch hunt to the whole royal family and then start people who don't even know Harry and Meghan personally is a bit of bullshit if you ask me. Piers Morgan got sacked. Oh, Piers Morgan got fired from that show. He got up and walked out because he couldn't handle the question. He couldn't handle something, so they sacked. And there was something else, and then he kept going on and on about Meghan. Every time he just got on and on and on and on about her, and they sacked him. They fired him. Him, Nigel Farage and Donald Trump are all cut out the same cloth. They're all pieces of crap and they all deserve to be put on an island together to fight it out amongst themselves. That's my personal opinion. I don't like to get political or opinionated like that, but that is my opinion and that will not change. Hey there, Dwarven Dad, what's up? How you doing? Glad I've made your day, Dom. Yeah. Yeah, well, Piers Morgan had it coming. He's just a. I think it was coming to him anyway. But yeah, it's just a mess. It's just a kerfuffle, and it needn't be. It's just, people are getting upset about things that they've got no business getting upset about, if you know what I mean. I'm not talking about the racist stuff, I'm just talking about in general. Yeah, Dwarven Dad, apparently there was a kerfuffle on Good Morning Britain about Harry and Meghan, and Piers Morgan walked off and then got up and walked out, and then afterwards, the next time, he kept going on and on about Meghan and he wouldn't shut up about her. So they fired him. Yeah, there was that, and then afterwards he wouldn't shut up about her and kept saying horrible things about her, so they just got rid of him. He's an idiot. Like I just said, Dwarven Dad, him, Nigel Farage, and Donald Trump should be put together and stuck on an island together to fight it out, because they're all cut from the same cloth. Right. I've already got down credits, but I've already got this far, so being down a couple of credits. Did I manage to die when I had an invincibility thing, or was that not an invincibility thing? Was that something else? Exactly, Dwarven Dad, exactly. Okay, haven't got much lives to play around with, so haven't got much wiggle room, as they say. He's a politician, and he's a racist, ignorant piece of rubbish, and he's friends with Donald Trump as well. Look him up, Google him, Quebs. You'll see who he is. He's not a nice man. Get out of my way. We're going up now. We're going up, guys. Climbing ladder. Climbing the world on rainbows. How lovely. This time don't screw up. Almost screwed up. Got him. That's the biggest spider I've ever had to kill. Even bigger than that black widow that I had to kill that time. Because it was in my bed. Flipping thing. Come on, I'm right near the goal. What bloody hell's the matter? Goal! Goal in! Yay! Good goal in! Know what else to do? Was on the bay. Took in hand, or finger to be precise. Have a look at that and see what condition it. I dread to think the fucking condition of it underneath that plaster. What's there? Gotcha. We're going to the Draclias and Skellingtons, which is the Rainbow Islands answer to Castlevania. Yeah, I gotta find it. I know you did send it to me, but I neglected to put it on my USB drive and transfer it to the computer where I have the emulators. So if I go back through my Discord messages, I think you put it in there, didn't you, one time? Maybe I can get it for tomorrow's stream, if that's the case. I wasn't, was it? What was it for, the one you gave me then? I thought it was C64. Was it a Nintendo, Super Nintendo one or something? I'll have a look. Either way, I'll see if I can get hold of it. Maybe I can get it on tomorrow's stream. Oh, piece of shit. Oh dear. Well. I'm going to have to call it a day today, I think. For now, I think. This was day 2, so there'll be a day 3, I think, of C64 stuff tomorrow. Assuming all goes to plan. I don't think I've got anything going on tomorrow that's going to affect my streaming. I think that was yesterday and today, and it didn't, so... So yeah, I shall return tomorrow. In the meantime, thank you for being here, and thank you, Quebs, Dom, if you're still here, thank you for the sub, and thank you, Quebs, for all those subs that you gifted as well. And anybody else, just for being here. I shall return tomorrow, as I said. Have a good night.